OK, folks, lots more to get through and a very big day for the royals, good and bad, let me tell you. The Emperor and Empress of Japan received a royal welcome to the UK as they began their three-day state visit. The couple were greeted with military pomp and pageantry before embarking on a royal carriage procession to Buckingham Palace. Well, let's cross live now to GB News' royal correspondent, Cameron Walker, who's at Buckingham Palace.
Good afternoon,
and
Mark.
Cameron,
how are you?
I hope you're well, and I hope you've got your sunblock on. A glorious welcome for the Japanese dignitaries. It's an important relationship, the UK and Japan, isn't it? Diplomatic, historic and economic.
Yes, it certainly is, Mark, and it is Britain at its best, really. The British monarchy, the power of soft diplomacy, putting on a big military display of pomp and pageantry and treating the foreign head of state to a carriage ride. What can be better on a sunny summer afternoon? So the King and Queen were at Horse Guards Parade earlier today, while the King's son, Prince William, went to pick up the Emperor and Empress of Japan from their hotel in central London and bring them to Horse Guards Parade for their ceremonial welcome. They were 10 minutes late, but no matter. It was Prince William's regiments, the Welsh Guards, providing that guard of honour for the Emperor of Japan. He, alongside the King, inspected the troops on Horse Guards Parade. Both national anthems were played, Japanese and then the British one. There was also a 41-gun salute in Hyde Park to mark the official start of the state visits before that traditional carriage procession from Horse Guards Parade up the Mall to here where I am at Buckingham Palace. Now, there was a question mark whether this was going to happen at all, actually, because, of course, we're in a general election period. The Prime Minister was at Horse Guards Parade, Rishi Sunak, as was the Foreign Secretary, David Cameron, and the Home Secretary, James Cleverly, because, of course, although they're no longer MPs, they still hold their ministerial position. But officials insist this is not a political state visit. In fact, a Japanese foreign minister says it's all about forging friendly relations across generations. And it's not a traditional state visit in the political sense, because there's no meetings in Downing Street. There's no speech delivered by the foreign head of state in Westminster Hall in front of MPs. But what we do have is a pomp and pageantry and the hospitality inside the building behind me, Buckingham Palace. There is a huge state banquet tonight, expected to be attended by senior members of the royal family. I can rule out the Princess of Wales and clearly Princess Anne as well. She remains in hospital. This afternoon, her daughter, Zara Tindall, she has visited her mother in hospital. Of course, she was injured on Sunday night. She has concussion and minor injuries. Her husband, Vice Admiral Tim Lawrence, spoke to a well-wisher outside, and he said he brought the princess a few little treats from home. Says she is recovering well, and both of them are profoundly grateful to the medical team, hospital staff, and emergency services for their expert care. And they are also deeply touched by the public's kind messages, and it means a great deal. Of course, Princess Anne, the hardest-working royal if you go by the number of engagements each year, and the King going to have to entertain the Japanese Emperor and Empress without her this evening.
My thanks to Cameron Walker.